The day wasn't good at the center.
One of the things that I wish I could do more, that I think she requires more of me, and that is a hug and a kiss. And sometimes I just simply can't do it. I don't know if that's because I'm angry with her deep inside. In the mornings when she goes to daycare and the bus picks her up, she says, "Here, give me a kiss." And I manage to give her a kiss on the cheek. However, she'll purse her lips for me to do that, and I can't seem to do that. And I recognize this. I don't want to be in the closet about myself and my feelings. I'm probably angry and mad because I have to do this in the first place. Because I have to take care of this in the first place. My life is not going the way I want it to go. It's been short-circuited through no control of mine. Sometimes, and this is an emotion, I probably need to talk to somebody. Because this is an emotion that I had one day last week. She was going through this little procedure that she has. I was very upset. I was very mean. I was very resentful. I didn't say anything to her, but I said to myself, I just hate that. And I just wonder if I just hate her, you know. And then it shocked me so. It shocked me to think that.
Anger is a big part of coping with this disease. And until you begin to face that anger, there's no way you can begin to work through it. I think you can't really overcome anger. It's simply a matter of working through it and coming to some terms and realizing that the person with the disease is not responsible for his or her disease. And it's up to the caregiver to learn how to control his or her reactions to the disease.
So you find yourself getting into those kinds of situations where you blurt out unkind things.
I just did that last week. I told her I was taking her to Knoxville and I was going to leave her down there, and I didn't care how they took care of her, that I was going to let her son, who she loves better than life itself, take care of her, and since he wouldn't be able to do a good job, and I was tired of her complaining and fussing at me, and I just went on and off, and I saw her tears come in her eyes, and she said, "Please don't take me to Knoxville." Well, I'm going to do it because I'm tired of you beating up on me, and then she's okay, and I'm upstairs crying.
So what does a caregiver do about these feelings of anger and frustration, resentment, sometimes feeling like they want to act out their anger in terms of violence? So I think it's really important, first of all, to recognize these feelings. To say you shouldn't be angry is not realistic. To identify these feelings first and foremost, and then to maybe talk with others about these feelings. Whether it's done with a neighbor or a friend or other relatives. Perhaps it could be done in a support group setting.
I feel real badly about it. Then I have to say a prayer. I'm praying all during the day. Oh, God, please help me not say that again, or help me not do that again. I don't mean that. That wasn't right for me to say that. I should have been more tolerant or more patient. I should have handled this situation better. Then I beat up on myself. And then I go back to see her maybe a couple hours later, and by God, we get into it again.
Yeah, there's this constant internal struggle, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Acceptance comes in waves. One can say, I think I finally got this down pat, only to realize in the next moment it all comes crashing down. You realize maybe I'm back at square one. So I think we've got to really consider that acceptance is a long, drawn-out process, and you might have small achievements along the way that help you recognize I am making some progress. I'm not at square one. I am able to do things that I didn't think I was capable of doing before. I can hold my tongue. I can keep my anger in check. I don't have to express it every time I feel an urge to do so. Or I can call a friend, or I can go out in the garage and yell and scream instead of directing my anger at my loved one.
Well, I've tried to be more respectful of her feelings. I try to do more hugs, and I try to do more compliments. She's laughing a little more, and I just take it a day at a time. I can't say I won't get out of control. I mean, I just try not to, you know.